Hello, you lovely people. It's Paul from Carvale Fishing Bandits. Right, just a bit of an update about last night's match at Barlbrough Spring Ponds. Steve created a blackjack match, which means you draw your peg, then you've got to start fishing at 5:30, finish at 8:30, so it's a 3-hour match. You have 2 keep nets, and you have to judge whether you're under or over. If you think you're over, you can't take fish out of that net. You just have to call the staff and say, come on, can you weigh me? Well, I drew peg 27 yesterday, which, to be honest, is my favourite corner. I love that little section from the corner all the way to the bridge. So it's like from 27 to 29, I think it is. I love that section. I feel so confident in it. Right, let's get to the match. I set up a simple way of fishing. I had margin long, margin short, and margin short. That line was going to be a paste line. Them two were going to be maggot lines. Notice I said going to be? I fed ground bait to both points and to the right, and I saw fish swirl. So I put treble maggot on, treble dead, and a little scudgy perch came out. Now I don't want you. Back in, bump, away it went. Lovely little carp, about £1.5, £2. I only clicked one, and I think that's where I went slightly wrong. Anyway, I refed the far line and the short line and went down the edge on my right side. At this point, nothing had moved in on this right hand side, but I noticed that I put the ground bait in, and I put my paste just a bit further on, letting the rig settle into the back of the feed. If I didn't get any bite instantly, I lifted it slowly and lowered it back down. This was working great. I was getting fish. The fish was still feeding. I'd taken off the maggots and I was feeding micros. Thinking, well, this is on the short line. The far line, I'll let them settle on it. Well, something did settle on it. A duck and 2 chicks. And the duck's head went down and its arse went up. And it worked all the way across the line. So I had a bit of fun for 5 minutes, trying to chase ducks away from where I was feeding, and they wanted it. But I considered asking Steve, does he like Peking duck? Because he nearly had one, mate. Now, they took off and I got back to my fishing. Now, I was fishing, to be honest with you, I carried on with paste because, oh my God, it was just working so well. Now, there was different lads weighing in at different periods because they were working out what they'd got. I was very, very careful. When the match was over, we all stood up and waited, packed his gear away and waited. Right, I'm going to give you the results. Blackjack match results. Well done, Dave Austin. who weighed in 35 minutes after the start whistle. Well done, Dave. Everyone did well again, with no one being far off the 21. Right. So you've got to get... yeah. Oh, that close. Right. So when we found out, it was results first, Dave Austin with £20 on peg 36. Second was Stephen Dale with £19, 15 ounce from peg 18. Third was Dave Cambridge, £18.12 on peg 33. They were the only three under the 21 mark. Out of them all, I came the closest. I'd clicked 21, but okay, £21.6. 6 ounces over. 6, just 6. It's not even a full cap. I couldn't believe it. It's not a full cap. And the last cap I'd got, I literally, I'm hooking into fish going, oh no, you're too big. Oh, you're too big. And in the end, I thought, let's have a look at this one. Ooh. Oh, I'd clicked like 19. So I gave it £2. I was slightly out, 6 ounces, which resulted in nothing. But what a fantastic match. You don't get nothing for being over the weights. Right, so I weighed in at 8 o'clock and I was £21.6. Next was Steve Jackson on peg 9. He weighed £22.6. He weighed in at 7:30. Then there was Neil Linley, peg 31, £22.11. And he weighed in at 8:05. And then, so sorry about this, Chris. Not normally that far out, kid, are you? Next was, I should say, last. Well, none of them were last. There were only 3 got under the weight. We all went over. So there were no last. It's just as I'm reading it, Chris. And then it was Chris Buckley from peg 4 with £23.6 from peg 4. It was hard to understand. Don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic match. It really, really was. And it were a joy because we got space. Now, whether it's because on a Saturday match we get more anglers, so there's more pressure on the water, and it's struggling at the moment. Oh my God, I could have had another 30, 40 pound, easy. Hard times, isn't it? I can't win no matter what I do. But what a lovely feeling to be overweight. But hopefully it means the fish are going to start feeding again, because as we saw, all of us was catching roughly 21 before we weighed in, and we all weighed in, apart from Simon, bless him, we all weighed in before time. So that particular pond, the match pond, performed a lot better than it has in the past. So hopefully, Steve, thumbs up, the carp are starting to feed again. I must say, guys, I was here, there, and everywhere yesterday, and basically I ran out of time. So it was a quick throw stuff in the van and go. I'd got no rods. I'd got no keep net attachments. I'd got one bait tray. And I'm just glad I put my buckets in. But guess where I left at home as well, guys? My hook box. And why did I leave it at home? Because it was on the side after sorry guys, I'm just getting them so you can see them. I'm not a professional, guys. I don't have somebody filming it for me. I have to do it all myself. Poor me. I've been making all my shallow rigs. Can we see this, guys? Is it? No. Anyway, they were going to be my short rigs last night. Now they're going to Saturday. Because we've got the Saturday Open at Barlbrough, Spring Ponds, booking early, because if you don't, not so many spaces, you miss a fantastic day's fishing. Oh, to get back to it, I were here, there, and everywhere, so I was rushing. Pulls up in the car park, and I asked Steve, could I park at the other side of the cafe trailer? Yes, of course you can, Paul. So I pulled in. Straight away, he pulls me a peg out. 27. Closest I could have been. Oh, great, Steve. Turned to, I believe it's Steve's mum or mum-in-law. She's a lovely lady. Lovely. She takes all the scores and everything. But she shouted, what are you having, love? I'd been craving a bacon egg sandwich all bloody day. It just because I was going bang, 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 I were all over. So she made me the most gorgeous bacon and egg sandwich. But Steve's good wife came down to my peg with it wrapped up in silver foil and a tissue wipe or whatever it is on top of, and I sat down and ate the most gorgeous big bacon and egg sandwich. And when I got to the yolk, I'd got it coming down my chin. Sweetheart, if you can cook me bacon sandwiches like that every week, I won't go fishing. I'll just sit there and eat your bacon sandwiches. Like I say, guys, fantastic complex, fantastic staff. Steve and his good lady and his family do an absolute fantastic job on maintaining the pond. The fish are always looked after. The fish come first, not the angler. Steve's not bothered if you don't like it. It's his pond, it's his fish, it's his livelihood. So yes, he will. Should you flaunt them rules, Steve will probably come down on you very, very hard. But why not? Anyway, guys, big thumbs up to Barlbrough Spring Ponds. What have I got in the pipeline this week? I'm not sure about what we're on Wednesday. Busy Thursday. I've got something on Friday, but I can't think what it is. No doubt I'll miss an appointment. Yeah, so I've got that on. I've got home commitments Thursday and Friday. Saturday, I'm at the Barlbrough Spring Ponds. Sunday, I'm at Aston Ponds with Hasland Angling Club, and that's their match, their part of their season, their matches. They've been good enough to allow me to fish one, and I've been given the nod that I'm able to fish this one as well. Oh, hopefully I can fish the next one. So Lindome. I've got a few matches at Lindome, guys. Got a fisho qualifier at Lindome on the 26th of this month. 11 days away. Ha! No rigs tied. No, nothing done. As usual, Paul will leave it while the last minute. I don't know. But, right, I'm going to sign off. Oh, Steve, thank you for helping me out. I left my keep net bar at home. I had no way of attaching the keep nets. Bless him, Steve went into his man cave and came out with 2 attachments that fit on my legs, and I could keep the net safe. Thank you, Steve, for your help. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Right, guys, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. If you like these videos, I know we're not getting much film footage, but I am trying to give you the report of what we've done and how it was done. But the more time I have, the more in depth I can go. So, right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.